Guys, welcome to Entertainment Gist on GOLDEDGE TV, where we bring you latest hot and trending entertainment gist. I am Blessing Robinson. Don't go anywhere, guys. Guys, recall that a few weeks back, it was actually said that Zlatan and Wizkid snubbed each other at the backstage, of an event. And people were like, what would have happened? Because it wasn't, if you look at that video properly, I mean the video that made the rounds on social media at that time, when people were saying, they both snubbed each other. It looked as though people just brought out what is not in that video. Someone was just passing, and because this person did not say hello or this person did not say hi, it looked as though they had an issue. Well, there is a video making rounds on social media already, and this video is particularly for the people who thought that there's been an issue between Zlatan and Wizkid. Yes, the video spotted the moment the both of them were hugging themselves, exchanging pleasantries, and making those people who believed that there was an issue between them believe now that there is no issue between them. So if you ever thought that Wizkid and Zlatan actually snubbed each other, or they have a problem, they have an issue, well, this video right here is telling you that nothing, is going on. Like, they're actually having a good time, they are good, they are cool colleagues, and this video spotted them exchanging pleasantry. Just take a look at the short video. So guys, we've been hearing so much from Davido's aides. I'm talking about Israel DMW. We've been hearing so much from him, like he kind of have opinions to a lot of things happening. Now, in an Instagram live video where he was speaking with Popoli, he said that marriages whereby the woman is a social media freak will end up crashing. So guys, how true do you think this is? Now, most people talk about the fact that social media can have an effect, a negative effect, in someone's marriage and all that. But this time that, Israel is saying that a marriage will actually crash if the woman is a social media freak. Is this true? I feel a marriage that will crash will definitely crash regardless of, who is a social media freak or not. There are some times whereby the man is the one who happens to be a social media freak. But yet, some marriages still crash, while some still stay so long. There are so many people whereby both of them are social media freaks and their marriages are still going so much and all that. It's true that we hear a lot about, divorce lately, marriages crashing and all that. We are yet to find out reasons why marriages of this generation doesn't last long. We know that marriages of our forefathers, of our parents, grandparents actually lasted. So what's happening with this day, this generation marriage? Now, coming from, Israel's side, he thinks that, marriages that do not last, have an effect from the fact that the woman is a social media freak. Guys, this comment section is open for you to tell me what you think. If you're actually on the side of Israel DMW, or you think that other factors can actually, affect marriages and all that, not just the fact that the woman is a social media freak. So visit my comment section and tell me what you think about it. Talking about Davido and one of his most talked about baby mamas, Chima, were spotted at Davido's family's hangout. So this one is actually like a talk already. People have actually been saying that Davido and Chima should get back together, regardless of whatever issues they had that made them go their separate ways. Now, a lot of people seem to like Chima more than Davido's other baby mamas. And I cannot even, think or say this is the reason why people love Chima more than other baby mamas. But guys, seeing Davido and Chima together, at a family's hangout for that matter, seems as though something wants to spark up already. And people are so excited about this one, while a lot of people are expectant, hoping that Davido and Chima would get back together someday. Now, some other people actually, seem to think that the fact that Chima has a baby, has a child for Davido, she has every right to be present at family hangouts and every, stuffs like that. So meanwhile, when you get to see, you know, Davido and Chima together, you don't just have it in your head that, oh, maybe they are back together or they want to, you know, make a family proper and all that. But I just decided to show you those short clips where Davido and Chima were spotted together at a family hangout. And we are hoping, yes, I'm one of those people who are actually hoping that Davido and Chima get back together regardless of whatever they had in the past. Well, they already have a child together, so what is it? It's going to be really nice for them to come back together and build a family together. So many people are expectant, just like me. Guys, I actually saw a video. I felt like, what is going on? Yes, this is 2022 and 2023 is around the corner. What comes to your head when you hear 2023? You know it's election, election, election. So guys, guess what? Former President of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, seemed to have turned to a preacher as he was spotted leading a Sunday school in a church in Abeokuta, Ogun State.
Look at us, the congregation, and say, you people are talkers. We will find a way of saying, this man is getting the money for us. What do we do? And that's all. We will call the way. And he said, if I talk about living as enemies of the cross of Christ.
What's up? I never knew that Obasanjo could actually preach this much. I didn't know he could, you know, teach, you know, the Bible. So guys, some people have actually reacted to this. While people feel like, you know, Obasanjo is up to something, we don't know what he's up to. And we know that most of these politicians are actually making us, you know, talk about them lately. And some people feel that this is because there is election coming very soon. And people are trying to, you know, I mean these politicians are trying to, you know, get people on their sides or something as well. Now, this is coming from people, like people's opinion and all that. So, we really can't say. But guys, how come you never told me that Obasanjo is now a preacher? So I saw this video and I was so amazed, like, wow, this is actually good. If we have more of our politicians, you know, turn preachers, don't you think it's going to make a whole lot of sense? And Nigeria will actually move forward. It's just what I'm thinking. I don't know if you're thinking what I'm thinking, but this is actually a good one. What do you think about it? Rapper Erica says that there are so many Mason Greenwood in the industry today. So guys, in case you're wondering who Mason Greenwood is, this is actually a Manchester United footballer who was accused of physical and sexual abuse by his girlfriend. Now, this story actually, you know, these stories actually comes hand in hand, meaning that the story of Mason Greenwood actually made round on social media after his girlfriend accused him of physical and sexual abuse. And now Erica is bringing into the entertainment industry, saying that there are so many of his colleagues who actually physically and sexually abuse women. Wow, guys. Now, I'm coming to that, guys. Let's talk about Mason Greenwood and how his girlfriend publicly announced that he sexually and physically abused her. Now, the issue of Mason Greenwood is that he has been arrested and suspended from the club till further notice. Now, he has been arrested by the police, no doubt, and all that. But the fact that he has been suspended from, you know, playing with the club is another story of its own. Yes, physical, sexual abuse, abuse whatsoever is not accepted. But the story is not yet complete, as we really did not hear from Mason Greenwood himself. Now, let's bring it back to Erica, where he said that most of his colleagues actually do these things. Guys, how true is this? We know that we've heard so much from the entertainment industry. We've heard a lot of people come out to say that, you know, they've been harassed one way or the other, you know, they've been abused and all that. And sometimes most of these people that come out to talk about this do not have evidence to back it up, while some people actually do, you know, have receipts and all that. But guys, something actually made round on social media this weekend that actually can be related to what Erica is saying. Nigerian comedian and skit maker Isbae U was also accused of requesting for sex from ladies before featuring them in his skits. Wow, guys. Now, the funny thing about this, yes, this is not a funny story, yes, but the funny thing about it is that ever since this issue made round on social media, everyone have been, creating jokes out of it. And the one that gets my attention the most is the fact that someone said that if your woman has ever been featured in Isbae U's comedy skit, then you should be doubting her at this moment. What? Like, really? Someone made a post where he said that guys who had their women featured in Isbae U's skit are right now thinking about their lives. So this is actually something I just can't, wrap my head around. But truly, now a particular lady came up and she actually showed evidence that she had this kind of conversation with Isbae U in order for Isbae U to, have her featured in his skit. Guys, what do you think about this now? The fact that there's a receipt, there's an evidence that he actually had these conversations and all that. Now, somebody said they're adults, so they can agree to do whatever they want to do. It can be, something they agree to do and all that. But guys, this thing has actually been so much, it has been talked about so much in this industry, like especially the Nollywood industry, where people are like, oh, when they want to give someone a script or they want to give someone a character to play, they need the lady to, lay with the person, all those funny stories in the Nollywood industry. And it doesn't just end there. It also goes to this part of skit making and all that. Guys, crazy things are happening. So Thames actually knows what she was saying when she said that crazy things are happening, guys. So the issue of Isbae U now is still being investigated, even though a lot of people have, people have been talking about it. Some are affirming, some being like, okay, it's true what people are saying about Isbae U. But guys, we've not heard from Isbae U himself. And I'm so sure that one of these days is going to come out plain to tell us whatever it is or whatever it is not. So guys, there's a video of Portable going viral already. Now we all know how extra Portable can be. I'm talking about the fast rising star Portable. I'm talking about the zazu crooner. Okay guys, so a lot have been, going on. People have been talking about him recently. And more of what people are saying is the fact that he talks when he's not supposed to talk. So guys, what do you think about what's going on with Portable at this moment? We know how he got into limelight. We know the moment, everyone started talking about him. We got to know the issues he had with Pokoli and, every other person he had issues with in the industry just in few weeks of, getting popular. Now guys, the video making rounds on social media is a video whereby he was spotted with a Kenyan lady, actually in Kenya, Yes, in Kenya. He was spotted and he was telling the lady that he is not interested in hookup. And that video kind of seemed disturbing, whereby a lot of people, especially women, are like, this young man actually harassed this woman. And it's been like, Portable has been harassing, women, embarrassing them and all of those things. Now recall that Portable has been saying that whenever he likes, he's going to change women, and he's actually been showing people. We've been seeing videos of him with different girls, different ladies and all that, and he posts it. So this time around, the Kenyan lady, the Kenyan OAP, doesn't actually enjoy this part of Portable, and this time around she had to call him out and say this is embarrassing, that you can't just come and embarrass the Kenyan women and all of that, all in the name of being a star and all that. Now, apart from Kenyans calling him out, Nigerians are also calling out Portable, trying to tell him to calm down, to be calming down. So guys, what do you think is, do you think Portable is just being himself? Do you think this is who Portable is? Do you think Portable is being too extra extra, or do you think it's the fact that the stardom has gotten into his head and he's just misbehaving? What do you think about Portable at this moment? Because guys, if you're looking at trending stories, I mean top 5 trending stories, you will definitely find Portable in it. So what is the issue? Is it being too extra? Is he, you know, passing his boundary? Is it just being struck by the stardom or whatever it is? So what do you think about Portable? The comment section is open wide for you to drop a comment. I will be waiting for you in the comment section as well. Guys, it's no news that ritual killing is becoming so much in the country. And the Nollywood actor Sam, has actually talked about this, as it says that people should stop pointing accusing fingers to Nollywood for the cause of ritual killings happening, you know, these days. Guys, no doubt we watch movies, we watch Nigerian movies whereby we get to see some ritual things, and we feel like this thing is just acting, it's just a movie and all that. But some people have, you know, tried to put it in a way that it's because people see this in movie, they make people believe that they can do rituals to make so much money, and so people are interested in killing people, in doing a lot of things to make this money. Now guys, you cannot tell me that you are in the country and you're not hearing of the whole thing happening with ritual killings. And I said something some time ago, one of the videos I made, that when you talk about ritual killings, you talk about cultism and all that, you get to think of, you know, older people. I mean those days. But this time around, when you're talking about ritual killings, you're seeing children, you're seeing teenagers, you know, involving themselves in things like this. And I was just thinking, like, what could be the reason? What could be the reason for this? It's whereby a teenager of like 15, 16, 17, 18 years old is looking for money so badly. Like, you want to buy Benz, you want to chill with the big boys at that age. Guys, what do you think is the reason, you know, behind this ritual killings happening by young boys? Now, the one that happened in Abeokuta recently of 3 teenagers that actually killed a girl who happens to be the girlfriend of one of them, just for, you know, money. They want to make so much money. Crazy things are happening, guys. So what do you think is the reason for this? Is it peer pressure? Is it that their parents are not, you know, capable to take care of them? Or what exactly is the reason why young people are going into ritual killing? So guys, my comment section is open. Okay guys, I decided to drop this one, even though it might not be so necessary, but I decided to drop it. So I saw a video where Nigerian skit maker Sabalo actually said that his wife placed a distress call on him following an accident she had, and, you know, told him he had to come home quickly to come and see something that happened, blah blah blah. And on getting home, he discovered that it was just a little scratch, you know, on the car. And this man had to travel all down from wherever he was, just because the wife placed a distress call. Now, the reason I'm saying this is that, you know, sometimes we get to make some calls that are not necessary. Yes, this might seem funny. It might seem like, oh, this is just a funny, you know, thing and all that. But really, it's not funny. There are some things that do not require you to make a distress call and make someone feel like, oh, something is wrong. Some little things just like this. Okay, what if, I'm just thinking, because sometimes when things happen like this, I like to think around. I like to just, you know, calculate 1 or 2 things. So I was just thinking that what if, while this man was running down because his wife called him that, you should come, and something happened, then finding out that why you called is not even something tangible, just a little scratch that is not even visible. It is not so visible except you get to look at it closely. Like, guys, reminds me of when a friend of mine, years back in school, a friend of mine actually called me saying that she found something in the house, she doesn't even know what it is, that she come. So I had to come with some of my friends saying that, it's like my roommate found a snake in the room and all that. Guys, on getting to the house, guess what we found in the house, guys? We found a baby rat. And that was the reason she placed a call. I was so scared, so I was running, calling people. These people came with sticks and all that to kill a rat, like a very tiny rat like this. So guys, let's be careful how we make this stress call to our loved ones in order for us not to, you know, get stories that touches the heart. Alright guys, thanks for watching to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get more updates when we make a post. You can drop a comment in the comment section. That is super important to me. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm still your favorite girl and host, Blessing Robinson, Robbie Blessing on Instagram. This is GOLDEDGETV, your favorite entertainment channel where we bring you latest, hot and trending entertainment gist. See you in my next video. Bye for now.